All right, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I tried getting to the an ether current, but it's up in the rafters and no doors are opening. So let's just continue on with the main story quest line. The legacy of our fathers. Vesmiglo's outfit is a man with one less worry on his mind. Lise has gone to deliver Ferdolia into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Manigo and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gate and commence their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I remained here. My search for a crowd took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Aravella and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetherlight, as I recall, with me, Tickman. Oh. Well. We've already got that taken care of. See if we'll see that ether card on the way. See it up there? Not sure how to jump up there and get it. Yeah, I don't know. I ran all the way around. I've tried to look for that bridge right there to go across. I looked for ramps going up, nothing. I think it's just not my time yet. Where are we heading? The current. Let me run. A good runner. It's a cat sprint. Go talk to Chocobo Keep. Look, everybody's here. Corral is safe, now making quarters secure. We could not have hoped for a better outcome. It is far too early to celebrate. Xenos is not finished with us yet. You're correct. I didn't know what had become of Everna and the others after I was taken. It's such a relief to see them hail and healthy. This Aetherlight is perhaps the most strategically important landmark here, as it can serve as a gateway for attuned troops with significant enemy. Such tactics are not without their risk, however. Were the Imperials to discover that the Aetherlight was being used in such a fashion, they might turn their artillery upon us, destroying the beacon and the better part of the district, at the cost of countless civilian lives. Gods, Krell, it's good to see you. I fear the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of it. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Porta Pretona to rejoin the main hosts. Averant, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I will not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Tickman, Krill, let us be off then. Alright, let us be off. Where are we off to? The gates. Yeah. Ooh, maybe these gatekeepers go to those gatekeepers, and this low gatekeeper goes to a higher gatekeeper. Oh, you're way back there. Never thought the day would come when these gates were open all. Oh, you wish to pass through? Yes, yes I do. There we go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and teleport back. There. And then let's see where we go from there. Oh, we're back at Rubicon. Storm official. Well done securing the residential district. Alamahigo's nearly ours. Matron smiles upon us this day with the safe return of you and your captured comrades. Such tidings are sure to raise the men's spirits.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial Commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Eorzea's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you have got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Eorzea is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
What will I say? Victory is as good as ours. ... Or nevertheless, let us proceed with all due caution. Yeah. Let's proceed with caution. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away. Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
That's right. Get back to the rear guard. Rest up. What's next? Yeah, what you got to say? As I said, there is but one path forward. We take out Mahingo, and with it, Xenos' head. And here, I can't wait to see Marshal Seraphims as action. His mill strike is the stuff of legends. I submit my amazing counterpart enthusiasm is infectious, and I find that I'm too eager to see this so-called mill strike firsthand. I prithee proceed with the utmost caution to if there be truth in Fordola's words, and the victory is indeed possessed of a power echoing that of icons, then still greater strength shall be required to bring about his defeat. Who you talking to, Alfred? Oh, General. If I may, General, is there aught Tickman and I can do to assist with the final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Been informed me moments ago that all forces are in position, that we are ready to commence the assault. Not to remain, but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors to command. You are instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragon Song War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Very well. General makes a good point. The wearer of the light's worth may be measured not only by what he does, but what he inspires others to do. Alright, let's go inspire. Amarak. Hey, hello everybody. See ya? Zeus has never cared a whit for politics. He lives for war and war alone. Kill him, or he will kill you. Got it. Ha! That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury. It is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hours will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Though Ishgar's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redress the balance. Oh, it will, my friend. Keep doing your thing. Any sand? For the entwined serpents? Theodosius saw fit to grant me mercy at Catanua. Perhaps, if the opportunity allows, we may offer the same to my former comrades, but if not, so be it. All is ready? Very well. But many will fall in the coming battle. How many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There's a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elements' blessing go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. Look at all these people cheering for me. Yeah, give me that thumbs up. Storm Marshal. It is rare these days that I'm granted leave to take the field. Mayhap I should have brought my mask. I don't know what that means, bring your mask, but it's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. That battle has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not likely to be bested by a gate. Oh, that's right. Y'all keep celebrating. Do I have any mail? Doesn't look like it. Go. It is done then. Thank you, Tikman, for humoring an old bull. Uh-oh, what's going on? Maelstrom, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamahan quarter are ready and await our signal. Not left to do, but the deed itself. The legacy of our fathers is complete. That's it. We're not taking the hands, but we'll take Savage Materia 5. All right, that's it for today. So come on back tomorrow. Looks like we got a couple Blue Cross quests for some ether currents. Looks like 2 of them. Might try and find another ether current, but till then, y'all take care.